Hi there. In order to make your own toilet bidet butt sprayer gadget, these are the parts that you'll need. This is a shower wall mount. This is a sprayer head with a hose pre-attached. This is a three-way splitter. It has three male ends. 3/8 compression threads by 3/8 compression threads by 1/4 inch threads. This is a 7-inch short connector between your faucet valve and the three-way splitter. The faucet valve I'm referring to is the one that supplies the water to your toilet tank. The tools that you need are a drill bit, a couple of pairs of pliers, or an adjustable wrench, some Teflon plumber's tape, a hammer, and a drill, and a screwdriver. The first step is to remove the unneeded compression sleeves from your three-way splitter, like this. These can be recycled or taken to your local reuse supply store for somebody else to use. The next step is to take your sprayer hose out of the package and disassemble the brass fitting here. The purpose of this is in order to seal tightly these male threads with these female threads. I don't know why they come this way without them sealed, but they do. You're going to want to use Teflon tape and not plumber's joint compound. Joint compound can gum up the works in your sprayer. You take your Teflon tape and you put 2 wraps around the male threads at the end of your sprayer, like this. Try to keep it flat. No more than 2 wraps or it'll just be too thick to put the female part back on. Just like that. 2 wraps, put the female part back onto the male part, this end. And then use your 2 pairs of pliers to tighten those pieces up very snugly. After you've finished tightening these parts together, you'll want to take the 1/4 inch iron pipe threads from your three-way splitter and apply plumber's tape to them. There, here we go. With these thicker threads on the 1/4 inch side of the three-way splitter, you can do 3 wraps of your Teflon tape. No more than that, though. like that. 3 wraps of tape. Tighten it up. Use your pliers to finish the tightening. Next, you want to take your flex hose connector that has 2 3/8 female fittings on either end, or 1 3/8 female fitting on either end. It's 3/8 by 3/8 by 7 inches. You can see it there. And attach one end of that to the 3/8 male compression threads on your splitter, like this. You want to snug this up with your pliers, but not too snug. If you over tighten this, you'll crush the little rubber washer in there that makes the water seal. You don't want to do that or you'll have a leak. That feels pretty good, just snug enough. Now the assembly that you've made should look like this. Your spray hose attached to your splitter with all the joints nicely sealed, and then the flex connector attached to the splitter at the other end. And look, it's curling itself all up all by itself. That's a little extra magic for no extra charge. I actually spent some time uncoiling that and straightening it out, which you'll want to do as well in order to make it a little easier to use your spray hose. The next step is to install the assembly that you've just built, consisting of your spray hose and your flex connector, onto this valve that's underneath your toilet. And the first step, always important when doing plumbing work, is to turn off the water. So I'm going to turn this off, make sure it's good and snug. And then I'm going to go over here and grab a towel out of the rag box. Put it underneath there to catch the drips. There's always going to be some drips when you're putting new plumbing parts together if there's been water in the hose in the past. Now, the way to remove the hose, the supply hose from your toilet supply valve, is to clamp your pliers onto the flat-sided fitting like this and turn it counterclockwise like this. Because there'll be some water in that tube. When it loosens, water's going to drip down onto the towel that you placed beneath the valve. Don't worry, you're not going to empty the whole toilet tank. You're just going to empty part of the water that's in the hose. There you go. The next final assembly involves this finish with the supply hose to the toilet connected to one end of the three-way splitter, and the other end of the assembly that we have already completed connected to the water supply valve. those connections are made by snugging up the flat-sided connector with the rubber washer that makes the water seal, and it's pretty simple and straightforward. Don't over tighten them, everything should be good. Now after you're finished and you're sitting on the pot, you just scoot forward. If you're doing your backside, reach underneath and put the sprayer on like that and push the button. It's fun and so much cleaner. Have a good time.